comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Did this super art connect? Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Porter makes it up. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Knockdown. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 will have to fight back through, which uses the gauge for a super KO. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Who's going to start things off? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Zones with the fireball. What'll happen here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Oh, says no to the impact. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Knockdown and low heavy. Player 1 is in a sneaks in the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Forward and whips. They're wide open. Jumps. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Smart stuff. Poking at that range to zone the opponent. Super armor. Cold and calculated. Can they make the most of it? Oh, yo! Rock super hit. What's next? Clutch anti-air. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Punish counter on the action. Noticeable look for the super art when they are done! Player 1 made some smart moves there! Great game!
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Ready?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Did well to get the buff in there. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 chases them down. Genius read. KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Blocks it just in time. They must have anticipated a super art coming. They've both showed their hands and hits them with a stop and pop. Reads the command grab. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Freezing hot. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. We have a super up. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Experiencing burnout. Throw is denied. What a read. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Block super art incoming. Really says welcome to the club. Oh, here we go. What a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to rush in without a plan. They're trading it low heavy. Hit something. Drive impact misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impact. And whips. They're wide open. Can they convert off it throws them? What now? Block super art incoming. Off for the freezing hop. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. From low heavy too. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. That was a solid anti-air. With the throw. Solid throw tech. Shoots off a fireball up close. Knockdown. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes for the super art? Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Well-timed corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Still very early in the round. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. The throw missed. Looking for a chance. Medium kick hits. Life lead is tries to act quickly, but with the attack. What'll happen here? Drive rush. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Decides to buff up while they can. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Brings out the super art. How's this gonna work out for them? Taking stock. Big low reaching heavy. Gets the jump in. Low heavy hits. Mix up income. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to create some distance to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Long low attack hits. Smart stuff poking at that range to zone the opponent. Smart play with the throw. Still scrapping for control of the space. What's the next move? Player 2 needs, they're going for the super art. A parry? Player 2 is big low attack to pick up the win this round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Throws a fireball. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Knocked them out of the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Ooh, the drive impact hit for a punish. Player 1 is on the frozen. Okay, here pugs nothing but air. Their drive is limited. Turns out. Oh, putting the cherry on top. My girl's flying. Amazing. Player 2 is all the throw connects. Player 1 can't let. What a clutch low heavy. Oh, they switch sides. Throw heavy out of nowhere. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws a fireball. Pokes with a medium kick. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Knockdown. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Tons of drive and health to work with. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Forcefully closes the gap. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Goes end to end with a freezing hawk. Nice damage. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Hit them with a stop and pop. Both fighters planning something? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Freezing hot. There's a flawless round. They got him so quick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Excellent block. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Hazanshu. Low heavy. Connects with the throw. Player one is in a very good... The low. Oh, here we go. Get out of nowhere. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Breaks those shins. Goes for the jump in. The attack is parried. Parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Oh, whiffs the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? This is a tough spot. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks them with the projectile. Tomahawk plus! Oh, got too eager. Throws them to negate the block. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. What'll happen here? Jumps up, blocks the impact. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. The low. Crowns them from above. Nails it. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Their spacing is so on point right. But who's gonna blink first? Low heavy. This can lead to some big damage. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Opts for the breezing hop. Player two is on that amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
Chun-Li wins.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Shoots off a fireball up close. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
No escape.
Life lead okay? Oh. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Serenity Stream? Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. The super doesn't hit. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh, says no to the impact. Blocks the impact. Both life, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. KO. Player one took no time to finish that fight.